Hello, Shapunya Lapo. Hey guys, so I've had a change of heart about this subject that is probably on everybody's lips mind, yeah, of gender-based violence and femicide. I was saying earlier, or in my past comments, that um, why are women making it all about them in a nutshell? Because violence is affecting everybody, and I compared it to India Amapono. Amapono felt or still feel as if they're being prosecuted, and whereas it's not the case. Everybody is a victim of crime, and I've just believed for a while the media, the government-controlled media rather, um, will cover whatever agenda that they want to sort of shine a spotlight on for whatever interests that they have. But then I believe, mind, okay, be that as it may, it's very true that, the media, the government controlled media, can create something out of nothing. But when it comes to gender based violence and femicide, it's it's something that is happening and perhaps has been happening for a very long time. It's just that now there's obviously attention to it and it's being reported more and more cases are being brought to light. It's always been happening, but now it's being reported more than before. Okay, yet men are still dying more than women on a daily basis, meaning men are more in danger of getting killed than women. So if if it's if it's a crisis, like they're saying it is a crisis, yes, for females getting murdered at the hands of men, but also men getting killed at the hands of other men. And we as men have absolutely no right and as to how to tell women how to deal with the situation of their plight, you know, how to go about seeking help. They need help, and then they're going to go about it whichever way. That way. So, so now I understand that you cannot tell a victim ukuthi adile netrauma yakhe kanjani, especially if you are a perpetrator or you are the gender which is, unfortunately for us men, the perpetrators, even though maybe it's not us, like as in individuals, like I in particular, I'm not a perpetrator of gender-based violence at all. Okay, so ama abafazi, I commend them, I applaud them, and I respect them for taking a stand. Oh, enough is enough. Now, what's stopping gents from doing the same thing? Oh, guys are getting killed left, right, and center. What are you guys doing about it? Women are standing up for themselves. What about you, gents? What are you doing about it? See, now when we are having our main things, we would say, okay, like the other time I was saying men need help, dealing with their past trauma abuses and so forth. And a lady said to me, yeah, absolutely. Men are troubled. Men are going through a lot, but what are you guys doing about it? And it was a good question. What are we doing about it? I've taken a stand. I've started an NPO that speaks to assisting the young man, the boy child, to lead us, young men into the right path in terms of spirituality, career guidance, abuse, and all the social ills that young men might be faced with on a day-to-day basis, so that young men are guided in the right direction. Because today we didn't have that. We looked up to wrong role models, and we ended up following in their footsteps and ended up doing wrong things. Yeah, so I'm doing my part. What are the rest of the gents doing? So it's an invitation for other gents for us to join forces and see if we can actually unite, like the ladies are doing, like women are doing, which I honestly I'm really proud to see our sister doing whatever that it takes, or whatever, to ruffle feathers and actually bring much needed attention to the subject of abuse, because women have been abused for a very, very long time, and they're doing it. So Nathi Machita, I think we need to support the women instead of trying to be petty and saying, yeah, but what about us, gents? Yes, what about us? We're also getting killed. Then let's do something about it as well. Unite, join forces, and let's also learn or copy from what women are doing to actually stand up for themselves. Because naturally we are living in times where we're not free. We are civil citizens are brave, but most of us are in fear of one another as gents. We're not completely free as we should be. And we need to also do something and unite and stand up for ourselves. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this brief, just to first of all accept what perhaps I may have been wrong to look at it from the angle where I'm saying women are wrong by making gender-based violence about themselves. What's wrong with that? Men can also do the same. And in the end, we look at the end goal which we desire to achieve, which is safety of women and children, and in that perhaps men as well. But men need to do something about it. Men need to stand up for themselves. Thank you very much for listening to my share. I hope you have a lot of fun too. It's Mr. Kawangani. Good evening.